everyone, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kayleigh, and now you know me and your life is different now. Grace Helbig, 2012. Nope. Hello, I'm Kayleigh, and I'm currently going through my Saturn's Return. I'm sure a lot of you are like, I don't know what the that is. So I'm here to explain it to you because I didn't really understand what it was either, and now I do, and it makes all of the sense, every sense. Everybody in their life apparently goes through something called Saturn's Return, and you can go through it up to 3 times depending on how long you live. So Saturn takes 29 years to orbit the Earth, and what it means is where you were born, like the time frame in which you were born, where Saturn was, orbits around, and then around your 29th birthday, or like halfway through your 29th birthday, Saturn realigns with the spot that it was in when you were born, and all hell breaks loose. So I read about it a long time ago, like before I even turned 29, and I was just like, oh, that sounds kind of crazy. Like, I wonder if anything will happen to me. And then last year, like late last year, stuff started hitting the fan in my life, and I didn't actually like stop and consider that it would be like anything in relation to Saturn's return until like months after. Like, I would say in January or February is when I started realizing, like, yeah, I'm definitely going through this thing. So I wanted to make this video as a kind of a PSA to anyone else who might be 29, also going through Saturn's return and not really understanding why everything sucks really bad right now. I'm gonna read to you a couple different articles that I found that do a better job of explaining it than I do. If you're almost 30 and your life feels like it's hitting the skids, there's a perfectly rational and astrologically sound reason. So most of the articles all say this: Saturn's return is a test. What is it testing? Maybe a better question is, what is it not testing? Ha ha! Oh God, my life is sad. Saturn wants you to learn difficult lessons so that you can move forward in your life. During your Saturn return, you will be asked repeatedly to prove that you have learned from the challenges you've faced over the last 29 years. Here's also a part of like the explanation that confuses me. It goes into talk about how like in your 20s you try out crazy hairstyles and you get your nails done and you have a new boyfriend every week and you party and shop and what have you, and you don't take life seriously and you don't take work seriously. I have had a job literally since I was 15 years old. Like, I turned 15 and my parents were like, you're gonna go get a job at Publix, which if you don't know what Publix is, it's a grocery store. So I had a job through part of high school, through all of college, and immediately out of college had a full-time job. And up until this past October, this is the first time that I've been without a job since I was 15. So same, but different, because I didn't really have that whole, like, I don't really care about work, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Like, I always worked. And I feel like my Saturn's return has, like, spiraled me in the opposite direction, where my job was taken away from me, and now I have to try to navigate life backwards. Standing on the cusp of 30 years old can feel like staring into a huge cavern. It's a natural time to do self-assessment. Have we done the right thing? I don't know, maybe I have. I feel like going to college was smart even though I'm not using my degree, and I had a full-time job, and I think I'm doing the right thing by trying to do my own thing. Are we in love with or married to someone who is going to love us, challenge us, and support us no matter what? I am in love with my boyfriend of going on 6 years. We're not married or engaged, but I know that he loves me and challenges me and supports me, so that's a good start. Do we have a job that brings meaning to our lives? So this is where it gets weird. I liked my job fine. The job that I was laid off from, it wasn't what I wanted to be doing for the rest of my life, but I liked it. I feel like what I've come to realize is that I liked the perks of my job more than the actual job per se. My coworkers were awesome. We all got along really well. Management was awesome. Somewhat. Upper management was awesome, I'll say that. The CEO was incredible. The people that worked in our corporate office were amazing. They were all very accommodating to me and my schedule and let me take off for YouTube conventions and conventions in general, and when I almost was on King of the Nerds, the CEO actually signed off for me to take a 1-month leave of absence and not lose my job. So I think what I came to realize is that I liked the perks related to my job, and that's totally fine too, because what I've always wanted to do was do this full-time, YouTube full-time, Etsy full-time, and I almost feel like my Saturn's return pushed me to try something new, pushed me out of my comfort zone of having a job and into trying to run my own business and trying to maintain my own life and make my own money, literally on my own. The next question here is, are we living to our full potential? I feel like I was not, and in a way I feel like this is forcing me to try to be more confident, to live up to my potential. During your Saturn return, it might feel like everything has been thrown into turmoil, from your relationship to your career, even down to your family situation and where you live. That makes a lot of sense. Here's what's even weirder about it. It says Saturn's return can last 2.5 to 3 years. So if mine just started in October, that means I'm gonna be going through this for like a minute. And I'm not excited about that, because this has been like the most anxious, depressed, stressed out time of my life. And whereas, yes, there are a lot of things that I'm super happy about and things that I never would have tried if not for losing my job, and like, you know, I feel like there are a lot of benefits, but like there are also like negatives, and it's very hard to get through them. So with the astrology, they have like Saturn's return explained based off of your like astrological sign, and I'm Gemini, so I'm gonna read to you what mine says, and we'll see how truthful it is, or how much it matches up to my current life. Hello, communicator. The gift of gab, or the power of the pen. You are meant to use your words, but Saturn's suppressive powers can make you shy about expressing yourself, and it could take a while before you have the guts to voice your opinion or shop around your memoirs to publishing houses. Though you thrive in a partnership, you could be a little too quick to compromise, losing your autonomy in the process. Working as a dynamic duo could bring you great success. You could have a career in writing or teaching. You may excel in more sartorial or technical pursuits, especially coding and software development, or harness your people skills to make a mint in sales. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty spot on. I mean, yeah, like the whole like technical coding thing, like that's not me, but like, I don't know, like everything else was pretty spot on. That's scary. Anyway, Saturn's return is an absolute nightmare. I 110% believe in like astrology and like the universe having different effects on us, and I'm very big into reading my horoscope. If you don't like this stuff, if you don't think that it's like real, that's fine. I do, so everyone needs something in life to cope with, am I right? Some people have religion, some people have work, I have astrology. It's cool. Mercury's in retrograde right now, so that's fine. Anyway, you guys, if you're also going through Saturn's return, let me know in a comment down below. What are things that you've done to cope with it? Or what has Saturn thrown you as— why do I suddenly have a headache? Like really bad. What happened? I don't know, just leave comments down below. Like, just any comment, like any comment that you want. I'm probably going to end up reading 1,000 more articles on this. If you're interested in checking out any of the articles, I'll leave a couple of them linked down below. I will see you guys in a couple days with another video. I'm doing this backwards. If this is the first video that you're seeing of mine, I'm Kayleigh. I make a lot of different content on this channel. You're bound to find something that you'll enjoy. Links to my Twitter, Instagram, other places you can find me on the internet are down below. And hope you guys are having a great day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.